Is Guan Yin Bodhisattva male or female? Guan Yin Bodhisattva, one of the most important bodhisattvas in Mahayana Buddhism, is revered for his boundless compassion and ability to save sentient beings from suffering. His title, Guan Yin, means "he who hears the sounds of the world," referring to his ability to listen and respond quickly to the prayers and cries for help of sentient being. Avalokiteshvara in the Lotus Sutra, Origin and Story. According to the Lotus Sutra, Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva was originally Prince Akshatriya, the son of King Wuzhengnian. The story begins in ancient times when the Buddha Ratna Sangnian appeared in the world. Prince Akshatriya, known for his noble character and great compassion, was an important figure in King Wuzhengnian's court. Despite living in luxury and power, Prince Akshatriya always yearned to seek enlightenment and liberation for himself, as well as for all sentient beings. Aspiration and sacrifice. One day, Prince Bat Huyen was advised by the great minister Bao Hai to make a vow to seek the unsurpassed fruit of Bodhi, through the merit of making offerings to the Buddha and the Sangha, and not to seek the fruit of heaven or limited blessings. Hearing this advice, Prince Bat Huyen decided to go before the Buddha Bao Tengnu, Lai, and make a great vow. He vowed that through the merit of making offerings, he would attain the unsurpassed fruit of Bodhi, and that during his practice he would save all sentient beings who were suffering. Prophecy of the Tathagata Ratnakara. Buddha. In view of the great and compassionate vows of Prince Abhaya, the Tathagata Ratnakara Buddha gave him a prophecy. The Buddha said that Prince Abhaya, with his deep compassion and strong vows, would become Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. He would save countless sentient beings from suffering and lead them to the shore of peace. In the future, when King Wuzhengnian becomes a Buddha named Amitabha in the Pure Land, Prince Abhaya would be his close attendant, helping to maintain the Dharma and save sentient beings. The vow to save all living beings. Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, after receiving the prophecy, made many great vows, the most prominent of which was the vow to save all living beings. He vowed that if any living being were to fall into a disaster and could not save himself, if he only chanted his name, he would have enough supernatural power to save him immediately. If this vow did not come true, he vowed not to attain Bodhi. Merits and salvation. During his practice, Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva has shown many merits, always saving sentient beings in distress. He listens to and responds to all prayers and cries for help from all over the world. With infinite compassion, he manifests himself in many different forms, depending on the needs of sentient beings to save them. Thanks to these merits, Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva has become one of the most revered bodhisattvas in Mahayana Buddhism, always admired and prayed to by believers. Avalokitesvara, wonderful goodness, journey from princess to bodhisattva, birth and determination to become a monk. The legend of Avalokitesvara. Wonderful goodness originates from the story of Princess Dieu Tien, the youngest daughter of a powerful king. Unlike her two older sisters, Princess Dieu Tien always showed no interest in a luxurious royal life. From a young age, Dieu Tien showed compassion, always caring and showing concern for the poor and suffering. She often visited temples, learned about Buddhism, and showed great respect for the Buddha. When she came of age, her father decided to marry Princess Dieu Tien. However, she firmly refused and begged her father to allow her to become a nun. She explained that a royal life and marriage could not bring her the peace and enlightenment she sought. Although the king used many ways to persuade him, Dieu Tien's determination remained unshaken. The decision to become a nun and the objection. Finally, the king reluctantly agreed to let Princess Dieu Tien become a nun, but at the same time ordered the abbot to find every way to convince the princess to return to secular life. During her time at the temple, Princess Dieu Tien demonstrated diligence, patience, and boundless compassion. She quickly became an excellent nun, respected and admired by everyone. Miao Tian's determination made her father extremely angry. He thought that the nun was bringing shame to the family and could not accept that his daughter would give up her royal life to become a nun. The king decided to use strong measures to force the princess to return. Trials and tribulations. During a raid on the temple by her father's soldiers, Princess Dieu Tien was captured and beheaded. When the executioner was about to carry out the sentence, a white tiger suddenly appeared and rescued the princess. The cobra carried Dieu Tien to a safe, remote place. In her dream, Dieu Tien saw herself being led to hell, where she witnessed many terrible punishments for sinners. Before that scene, Dieu Tien's compassion arose strongly, and she vowed to save all suffering souls. Cultivation and attainment of enlightenment. After escaping danger, Princess Dieu Tien continued to practice diligently. She lived in the wild mountains and forests, not caring about hardships and deprivations. Her perseverance and compassion eventually moved heaven and earth. After many years of practice, Princess Dieu Tien attained enlightenment and was honored as Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, symbol of compassion and sacrifice. Avalokitesvara is not only a symbol of compassion, but also a symbol of sacrifice for sentient beings. He gave up all the most precious things in life, accepted all hardships and challenges to attain enlightenment and save sentient beings. His image is not only a source of inspiration for those who practice, but also a source of comfort and hope for those who are suffering. The story of Quan the Am Dieu Tien is one of the most beautiful and meaningful legends in Buddhist culture. It not only tells the story of a princess's arduous journey of practice, but also conveys the message of compassion, sacrifice, and perseverance in the search for enlightenment and salvation of sentient beings. Quan, the Am Dieu Tien, with his boundless compassion, has become a great symbol in the hearts of Buddhists and an endless source of inspiration for those who aspire to find peace and enlightenment in life. Thank you for listening and following our channel. We are very happy to have the opportunity to share stories, images, and rich knowledge about Quan the Am Bodhisattva, as well as Buddhist legends and beliefs with you. Your interest and support are a great source of encouragement, helping us continue to strive to bring the best quality and meaningful content. We hope that the images and stories about Quan, the Am Bodhisattva, have helped you feel the peace, compassion, and wisdom that he brings. Quan, the Am Bodhisattva, has always been a symbol of compassion, salvation, and enlightenment, and we hope that these values will spread to your life. Wishing you good health, peace of mind, and good luck in life. Please continue to follow and support our channel to share and spread good values together. If you have any requests or suggestions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Once again, thank you very much and wish you all the best.